You're listening to Friends, a ADI Actors and V Mogul Actors Club presentation.
Well, hello, Vita. I am so happy to let you know that I've got my other new Hummer. So the first one that you helped me to obtain is accessible to you at any time. I saw that you did have an opportunity to drive it the other day. I think I was passing by and I saw it in front of the Cachet Lounge, Queen's Place.
Hi, Donald. I'm so glad to see you. I see that you made it on time. Well, I do appreciate the fact that you did get that extra Hummer. It's really nice. So now that you also allow me to have access to the other Hummer, the number one Hummer. Well, the reason why I asked you to come today is because I have someone that I want you to meet. And perhaps that we can all do business together. Um, I just want to introduce you to Rartez. Oh, by the way, there's Rartez. Hi, Rartez. How are you? Well, come on over, have a seat. Donald, it's Rartez. Rartez, it's Donald. Well, Donald has an event and a commercial cruise ship. It's very awesome. That's why we're here today, because also Rartez has an awesome invention as well. And so I'd like for you all to be here today. It's like a meet and greet to find out about each other.
Pleased to meet you. How are you, Donald? It's great to see you again, Vita. Hey, Donald, tell me more about your business, please.
Nice to meet you, Rartez. Yes, my business is awesome. It's fairly new. It's been moving pretty fast. I have one of the best, greatest, and largest, most frequently used commercial cruise ships here in the United States, and also moving towards the whole world. We also have traveled through the country. My commercial cruiser is available for anyone that's interested in taking a cruise. We do business cruises, commercial cruising, and we also do recreational cruising and private cruising for our large corporate businesses and beyond who would like to have a brand new entire cruise ship available for a project that they might have. And also we have spectacular transportation to and from the airports to our commercial cruise ship, and also for business. If anyone prefers shuttle, they can have the top exquisite ride into our limo stretch Hummer. And if it's only 2 or 3 people, we may have a large grande Hummer. So we can accommodate whatever a corporation such as yourself will need. And also, I would be happy to offer full service to you, Mr. Artez. Tell me, what do you do and what kind of business it is that you have? And tell me about your new invention.
Certainly, I already know I was you to provide service for my empire. Like right now, the type of business I have, wants to talk about, well, I could tell you my invention. Data and VD was data for me. Invented a Android robot. Native robot is able to revive services business and educated people might need.
Let me interject, gentlemen. Now that you've gotten an idea, an introduction briefly of who the both of you are and what you both do, I'd like to eventually for all of us to get together and find out what we all can do together in our business to serve each other and other people. In other words, what a particular services that Rartez needs for his business and what type of business trip you might want. And you would like to take some type of business affair, an excursion. Well, we'll find out all about that. And that's what Donald could do. And then on the other hand, the android robot that you have, Mr. Rartez, can possibly be used and be of service at one of Donald's location and maybe our location, one of the first ones that you have out. And that will be awesome. And I have that idea that it will be an interesting benefit for the high paying clients. They may want to have an Android robot to help them and service them while they're on the commercial cruise ship and etc. Other things in other places. So what do you think, gentlemen? What do you think about that?
That's awesome. I am so ready for this collaboration. And yes, we, Vita and myself, will be happy to serve you according to whatever you wish for your business excursion. We can tell every service that you might need on my commercial cruise ship. And I am excited about the Android robot that's going out to serve at our companies. I see a great income for us all. And I'm talking about a big income on the level of millions of dollars.
Yes, man, you talking my language now. Sure that we are going to get along very well. And I will have my business excursion for your commission cruise. Sure that I will get help from Alexis and Vita. Excited. I'm excited too also, and I'm sure it'll be great to see my angel robot in action, getting millions and millions in dollars. Your services is so I see Vita, your service is more bigger benefits for me. My company than I thought. I'm super excited about what we're doing. We're doing with my company now. Now that the expansion, it's more in this and moving so fast.
Vita is the best. And I have a lot to be thankful for to have her as my partner and on my team. Now, I just say our team, I'm excited so we can get this, started. The next time we have a meeting, we set it up, I'll be ready. I'll lead that up for us and to Vita. Thank you so much, Vita, for the introduction of this gentleman, Rartez.
Ditto, everything that you said, Donald. What you said goes for me too. I'm so excited that we should get some food and have a toast. Congratulations to us. Wait until the next meeting. In fact, the entire drinks and food is on me.
Well, awesome. It's a done deal. So we have another vehicle and another setup to get everything started. And I'll let Alexis know that we need to schedule another meeting. And in the meantime, we will get information from you. Right. And as I find out what type of business excursion that you want, Mr. Rartez, and that what kind of services Donald can provide with his commercial cruiser for your business excursion. Well, man, I just can't wait to see the Android robot. Oh, I know that's going to be awesome. So we can say cheers on this, and we can let's get a say cheers, and let's all congratulations to each other. So if you're excited about this, you all can just tell me. Now, before we say cheers, how about we all shake on it? So it is. Oh. And Donald. All right. Now that we've all shook on it, I want you to know that everything that we talked about has been recorded and it's already in transmission digitally to Alexis right now. And she will take everything digitally, and um, she will set up a meeting, and she will print this out as an agreement. As a matter of fact, she will also send this back to each one of you so that you can look it over. But the handshake and the yes, everybody's excited about it. Well, it's a done deal, as I said. And congratulations. Also, I want to say that Alexis will provide a digital copy and a hard copy for all three of us. We shook on it. And now, all we can say now is cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, Quinn, I still want to know what's going on in your head. Are you straight about Alfredo now?
Oh, Vita, 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 Vita. You worry too much. We should just enjoy ourselves and let things work out the way they're going.
Well, let me ask you the question. You still didn't answer my question. Are you going to drop the idea of ever being with Alfredo?
Well, Vita, you act as though I meant what I said, and I don't really know, Vita. Everything is happening so fast lately, and the marriage and the business was going well, and we concentrated on work, and now after the wedding, Vita, I just don't know. Everything seems to not coming together.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so what you're telling me is that you're not going to go after Alfredo because, if you really try to do that, Veronica is going to drop you as her friend forever because she will find out. And then if Alfredo is not happy because you confronted him and said, hey, I want you, Alfredo, you're going to lose Alfredo too.
Vita, I can't lose my friends. I must have Veronica and Alfredo for my friends. They've been my friends forever. Why would you even think that I would lose them?
Okay, so this means you're not going to go after Alfredo. Okay, then I'm happy about that.
No, don't worry. Nothing's happening. Don't worry. Don't worry, Victor.
Well,
We'll
the
just
next thing.
enjoy ourselves.
Okay.
We'll just continue with our business as usual.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Now, I know that we were having our meeting that you wanted to find out what I was talking about. Someone keeps texting me, but I'm not going to answer that. But what I do want to say is I'm so excited because I'm building another office, a mansion office on the south end of the estate of where my mansion is. And I know you don't know this, but I'm going to tell you this. The mansion that Veronica had initially, since she built her own mansion across the street, another one. So this mansion had been mine for quite some time. I just couldn't tell anybody. But I'm telling you now so that you know, because you wanted to know what we were talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that is one of the things. And also, our girls, Dee Dee and Alexis, they're going to have their own wing in my mansion. And I have another wing left in there that nobody's using, and myself. So those are the news changes, and everybody is so excited. So that's what I wanted to update Veronica on about the process that we're making and the progress that we're making and the moves that we're making. That's all. We don't ever want to leave you out, Queen.
Well, congratulations, Vita. You are the best of the best. And thank you for not leaving me out of the loop.
Well, one thing I want to say, excuse me while I get ready. Um, so the other wing, I just had in mind, I'll leave that open for guests. So if you ever want to come and stay, you can come and stay. And it's big enough where you can come, or if Julia wants to come and we want to have a house party, you can come too.
Oh, Vita, oh, you thought of me like that?
Yes, I did. I know all the things that's going on with the wedding and your heart being oh so soft for Alfredo, and but we still are going to stick together and things are going to get greater and greater, and we're going to still keep making all that big money together. And yes, I want you to be a part of it. Now, this part, it's my business. I don't have to tell Veronica right now, but if we ever have a gathering, Veronica can come too. But if you ever want to stop, say, look, I want to come and stay at your guest wing. You're welcome. And you can stay as long as you want. And then if you want to go back, you know what? The wings are so big that we have so much privacy. We don't even ever have to even see each other and all be in the same mansion unless we decide to go meet in our meeting room.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Well,
offer is for you.
I see you have it all figured out, Vita, as usual. Well, thank you for enlightening me.
And the other thing is, nobody has to pay me a thing.
Oh, you're so generous, Vita. You're such a from day one, you've been a generous person and very, very helpful. Such a professional.
Well, things are growing, they're getting better. We're getting wealthier, richer, whatever you call it. And we're moving to other realms of business and empires and just
More
mogul.
money, more money, more money.
More money. So the other thing that we were talking about to you don't know about, because eventually they're going to want to be a part of the business mogul club, right?
Right.
We don't have Alfredo in there yet. We want to get Alfredo in the business mogul club. But Rartez, I told him about it. So I want to introduce him to the business mogul club as well. So they have the money and they can pay with no problem. And I know you have to go through all this paperwork with them, but maybe you can go light on it a little bit since they're already in our company and invite them in.
Well, Vita, you already wheeled them in, and there's not much for me to do.
Yes, there's not much to do. So if that's a done deal, that's a done deal. These guys are so wealthy, rich, that if we don't get any more customers, which I know we will still be wealthy forever because they want our services. As long as we keep them happy at the V&D, then the V&D, and now that I'm getting into what I'm doing along with the V&B mansion, so it's 3 in 1, and now they'll be a part of the Business Mogul Club. That's the ultimate.
Well, you see what you do, Vita, when you don't worry, you let the sun shine in.
Yes, definitely. So now what's happening now that I got to tell you, this is another secret. I'm tired of all these secrets. Is Donald. Donald is not giving up on Veronica. He told me what he's going to do. That Veronica is going to meet him. She's going to be with him. She's going to be his woman. And he's blackmailing her right now.
Vita, we can't have that. You must talk to.
Well, I'm going to stay
Anna.
out of it. I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out of it. I'm going to leave it between Veronica and he because I'm tired of getting tied up in everybody's drama. And this is the thing. This is the issue. The reason why I have to keep my hands off of it is because he's threatening Veronica that if she doesn't see him whenever he wants, she doesn't kiss him whenever he wants, if she doesn't do what he asks her to do whenever he wants, even though she's married to Alfredo, that he will tell Alfredo about her.
Dios mío, my goodness, Vita. We can't have that.
We can't, so then see why I can't say anything, but let me tell you his trick. He says because of all the money that he makes from Alfredo, he's not really telling Alfredo anything. He's just making Veronica think that he will. And he knows if she thinks he's going to tell Alfredo, she will do it whatever he wants. That's why you saw me driving the other Hummer. Because Donald went and bought a second Hummer. So he can sneak and see Veronica at night. Nobody will know that's him.
Oh, Vita, this is getting too much out of hand. There must be something you or Alexis could do. She's your helper.
Alexis doesn't know about this. And now you do, and I probably shouldn't have told you. But since I know about what you're wanting to do with Alfredo, but you're not going to do it, I need to tell somebody. And I'm telling you, because we both invested into Donald.
Well,
and now
you,
we have to, we are caught. It's almost we're being blackmailed too.
Yeah.
Because if we tell and we bust all this up, our business may just blow up. We'll lose Alfredo. Oh no, we can't afford to lose Alfredo. We do not want to lose Veronica. So we both have to walk around here acting like we don't know what's going on.
This is beginning to be too much, too much. Do we have to go like incognito or something? We must act like nothing is going on. But we'll have to wait for the big explosion again, Vita. I can't take that.
Well, the only thing that I will say, if Donald keeps doing this and he gets caught, then we will not be involved. Donald laughed at me because he says, ha, ha, ha. You're my best friend and I got you now, Vita. I got you now and I know you're not going to tell because now that I've told you this. So we just can't tell anybody. I just needed to tell this someone, which is you.
Yes.
And then we just won't tell anybody. I just want you to know. But I think what's going to happen, he is going to get finally, maybe, it could be years later, he'll get caught. And then if things blow up, he's the one that's going to suffer. But I don't want us to suffer. I don't want us to lose Veronica. We can never tell Veronica that we know. We can never say anything to Alfredo. And if it blows up, we still have to stand there and act like we don't know what's going on.
Oh, at first Julia's got put in jail with the FBI, and now we have Dano. Oh, goodness. Yes, Vita, we must be strong and see how this unravels.
Well, on the news with Julius, I might as well tell you that I heard through Alexis. The Julius, this is crazy. He says he's going to get Veronica too, and he's going to confront both of them because he wants Veronica back. He's going to confront Julius is going to confront Veronica and Alfredo because he wants his Veronica back. He told Julia that, and Julia is very upset, and she's thinking that we need to call the police because she doesn't want to see a big fight, and she just wants him to leave her mother alone. She just wants him to be her father, and that's it, and stay out of her mother's marriage.
Vita, it is a big, gigantic balloon about to burst. Oh. Well, we'll do what you say. I'll keep it quiet. I won't tell anyone.
You won't tell anyone. But I think Alexis, she talked to Alexis about it. And Alexis is going to call the FBI in again, our FBI, our company FBI, our company security to watch Julius. So if he ever gets too close, they're going to stop him. So that's a secret too. Veronica can't know, nor can Alfredo.
Look at me. I am queen. And, I have my burdens to carry. I'm so thankful for you, Vita.
Well, oh my goodness. I hope that siren is not for Julius.
Oh,
I hope
Vita,
it's,
don't ever think like that.
I heard the siren though.
It's distant now. It
Okay.
passed.
Okay. All right. So now that we know what's going on, other than that, business is booming. Julia's business is booming. Um, DD and my business is booming, and my part in partnership at V and V, the great, awesome empire, definitely is on past the top. And of course, you, Queen, the business mogul club is the best. It's the icing on the cake. And then you have your cafe lounge. So if we keep all this quiet and keep it moving, we'll be okay. We just have to stay out of the way of the fire of everything.
Yes.
And when it jumps off, we still keep our mouth shut.
And you're there to help hold us up, Vita. You have so much on you. You need a cruise yourself.
Don't worry, we're going to have a cruise. It'll be coming soon. And I'll be just fine because now I told you about it. So now you have to carry this with me.
Shh. My lips are zip, Vita.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, tell you what, why don't I meet you at the mansion tonight? There's everything's there. Even the closets are filled with any kind of clothes that you want, any kind of nightwear. We have so much delicacy of food. We even have a food shop in our mansion. You, whatever you want to do, you're welcome to come tonight. Let's just forget about everything and come on over.
It will be my night out, Vita.
Yes. Well, why don't you make it a few days and then you won't have to worry. It's all up to you. Guess what? I've got Donald's Hummer. We can just have fun and joyride or whatever we want to do.
Oh, such fun, Vita.
Such fun.
Listen, Julia, you have to keep everything that I told you to yourself until you figure out what to do with your dad, Julius. I mean, he absolutely threatened that he was going to destroy your mom's marriage with Alfredo, so that means he's ready to clearly do that with his own brother, who's married to the woman he loves. But we need to take things slow because we don't want to be the reason for this firestorm to fall out even more.
Alexis, I know you're probably right, but I can stand by and watch Daddy Julius. I can't watch Daddy Julius go and try to get my mom from her husband, Alfredo. I think it's gonna be a tragic fight. Even though Alfredo is his brother, he still wants my mom. He says so. I think I should warn Mother and Alfredo.
So do you really need to go ahead and and run this by your father Julius? I understand it makes sense, but either way, it's going to be a problem. We need to find out another way. So I think that your mother, Veronica, and Alfredo don't need to be disturbed, upset, or frustrated with this right now. I mean, they have not too long ago gotten married, and they're probably just fresh from their honeymoon. They don't need this. And Alfredo doesn't seem like he'll take any kind of mess with anybody, even his own brother. When it comes to Veronica, even though they have differences in this situation, you know that they both love each other.
Yes, my reason exactly why I am. I think Mom has it now. She can at least take some type of way to have a backup plan. And telling Alfredo and Mom about it so she can take some steps to protect her and Alfredo. Because Daddy Julius is coming to get them like a raging bull. I don't want anybody to be unaware and out of the blue suddenly comes Daddy. And just if Alfredo sees that, he's gonna take action. My daddy Julius is talking about kidnapping Mommy Veronica. And no telling what else he has on his mind. Like, what would he do to his own brother?
Yes, this whole thing is catch-22. No matter which way you look at it, it poses a major problem and it could be catastrophic. I tell you what I would do. Just hold on the information right now to your mother, please, and I'll get it over to the police department. I know you're not going to like it, but we do have to do something. I don't want you to tell Veronica or Alfredo because I know this could come out fatal with somebody between the three of them. And you're right, if they are caught off guard like that, I know Alfredo's not going for it unless he's going to sneak up anyway on what's happening. So I'll call the police and have them to look into things. If you agree, that's the only way to put a stamp on this until we figure out something else to do. What might be safer? What do you say, Julia?
Well, with the way it's going on, I'm so afraid of what might happen, Alexis. Yes, so go for it. That will make everybody safe. Even my father, Julius, he's out of control. He's mad. And he doesn't care about his brother. He just wants Mommy Veronica to be back with him again. We have enough going on with these different men going out after my mother. That's why I'm here. And this guy Julius is after my mother. It is so crazy. And Donald's after my mother too. So if necessary, lock him up. Please lock him up. Can you not put him in a prison or jail? Then I think he might calm down.
Yes, I can work on that, but one way that I can get this done legally is with a warrant. And you have to sign a statement saying everything that you said he was going to do and how you feel about him going to attack your mother, kidnap your mother, and attack Alfredo. If we could put this in writing and you sign it, because that's your father, that's your mother, and that's your stepfather, and your uncle, all in the same. Yes, I think this will work. Do you agree?
What I have to sign this legal paper? Is this the only way for me to intervene? For me to sign it, Alexis? Well, I'll sign it. It'll save everybody from this big conundrum. All of this confusion. I don't know what's gonna happen. Can you please do not tell my father Julius that I signed this affidavit so he can be arrested?
I'm sure you can do that. Do you know anybody will ever know? If he's in the custody of the law, until further notice. And of course, they could take him to your place. It's kind of far out. It's very nice, a farm, but it's under a heavy security, so he won't be in jail or prison. He'll be in a nice place with amenities and have a high-class hotel, but he won't be able to leave the premises. He'll have a tether put on his ankle and under heavy surveillance. He will not even be able to leave it in any way. He'll be watched with the cameras all over the place. So this is the best way that we could do this for now at your request, and then we'll figure out what to do later. I'm gonna get right on it.
Friends, a ADI Actors and V-Mogul Actors Club presentation.
It seems like he's gonna be attached to me. You said it.
Friends, a ADI Actors and V-Mogul Actors Club presentation.